So apparently I'm an idiot and didn't press the go live button properly. I didn't press it hard enough. Or I just forgot about it completely, and I'm just saying that to cover up the fact that I'm an idiot. That could entirely be possible. But yeah, I did a thing. This is the thing. It's a thing that does things. And it was complaining about inconsistencies for some reason. Probably that there. You go there, you go there, you go there. Alright. Then we repeat this pattern. This is our thrustery doos. And hopefully this actually fixes it. The issues with it. There we go. Alright, you're going to start building yourself as we go along. You're probably not going to receive legendary Kajigas. This is fine. We shall replace them with regular ones for now. A lot of this is probably not going to be built fully. It's built assuming a lot of legendary stuff, but legendary is but moments away. Can you do me some rares? That's the real question. No. Can you do me uncommons? No. Can you do me regular ones then? I think so, yes. Regular ones will do. It's fine. Ingry. How you doing? Alright, so while this thing's building, so what it is a platform, collects asteroids, feeds them around through these asteroid reprocessors with quality modules. When you reprocess these with quality modules, there's a chance of it spitting out a new asteroid at a higher quality. And so you do that enough, eventually end up with legendary quality asteroids, which you can then grind into legendary copper and iron ore, which in turn smelt into legendary iron and copper plate. So this is a platform that basically just snaps legendary iron, copper, and coal out of thin air. While my nose gets itchy. Which is really interesting. Again, it's a few legendary thing. Well, this wire used to actually reach further, so it's fine now. Yes, you can actually use wires on a platform. I mean, I've somewhat been looking for any excuse to use it. Okay. Yeah, it'll continue expanding out. And hello, YouTube Beldank. I noticed your profile picture changed, and there's Twitch YouTube Beldank. And for some reason, I was calling it Legrand the platform. I don't know why, but that's its name now. So the trains that I was doing on Gleba need to go to Fungola, which I don't really want to do. Vulcanus, however, is missing its starter base, which I need to fix. So while that's happening, I better do that now. So do I still? Ah, yes. Yes, we do. This stuff up here it should be. Yep. What I wanted to do was bring it all back down to here. You get rid of all that, please. Yep, we're going to tear up all the silos and everything. Was playing with some AI image generator and update the avatar to reflect the reality more. I did wonder if that was, if that happened. It's like a better recycler with 80% return and only 2 module slots. Pretty much. It's, I mean, it's only 2 module slots, but my testing is that it actually does it shockingly quickly. And what it means is that, yeah, the flying make everything is back on the menu. So it's got some of the circuit controlled stuff on there at the minute. You need a bit of that to jumpstart you. You probably only have rare on planet. Probably only have epic on planet. What do you have on planet? Cryo. Oh, it's 1 short. Oh dear. of all things. Oh, not you, you. You're actually right here, right now. So you can just pop a bunch over the side. Then we come back here. And yeah, you can actually pick some cryo plants. You can we'll kick these back overboard. Like so. You need to summon some stuff. Thrusters are done. Boundaries are done. What? Oh, well, I kind of wanted those, but oh well. There's some power. Implants can probably be rare ones. Yeah, rare ones. I'm not sure what's circulating. The whole idea of this platform is to get the best quality of everything circulating. Yep, there are all the asteroid collectors. How much this can actually do on its own, I'm not entirely sure. Because it turns out, because of auto crafting, there is kind of a limit as to how much you can actually do. And this is kind of everything I can think of off the top of my head. Apart from gears as well. There, and sticks. You know, just craft those. Was it sticks for the light bulb, I think? No, it was plate. It takes wine. Haha! Springs back to life. Assume the snuggle position. Right, the YouTube's back live. What is the Twitch doing? I can't tell. It's apparently still dead. Oh, there it is. I was wondering where it went. It sort of went away. It was up for a good 30 seconds or something, and then it finally sprung back to life. Hooray! I don't know what happened there, but it just died. So, carrying on from where we were left off, we want to empty some of that. We got some of that. Got some of our cold juices. Right. Can you do for me a little bit of that and a little bit of that? Very slowly. Yeah, it's very short on power. I mean, it could help it a little bit there. I mean, as soon as this thing crafts, as soon as this thing empties, it's going to spring into life anyway. It's more power than it knows what to do with. There we go. Don't need you anymore. Sort of deleting a little bit of the juice, but doesn't matter. We don't need you, and we just kick you overboard. Okay. I'll put you back. Put you back. Pop that there. You know what? I didn't really think of it. Yeah, but this can just be some solar panels. Just a little solar panel corner that could actually drop further down and potentially make room for more stuff. Yeah, get out of here. Your friends used to have to water her Earth ground connection outside the internet connection. The somersault would work. That's kind of terrifying. Can you not get electric furnaces? I mean, it's probably like epics or something available. Yep. Or legendaries? Ah, just epics. Alright, they can all be epics then. Gleba. Oh, Gleba, since I'm here. What is it that you are doing? about... Oh yeah, you're making legendary of those things. So that means you... What do you carry? Okay, rare ones. That means there's probably rare ones everywhere. So you... 2, 3... Doot, 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 and doot. And doot, doot, doot. Doot, doot. I think that should be everything. Cool. Yep, there we are. Probably not going to get legendary crushes just yet. I mean, this thing's going to make the legendary first. Hey, it's a 55. How you doing? You know, it's a means to an end. Alrighty. Speaking of, there's a few coming. It's going to trickle their way up. Let's see. Navis. Now you need to make me some more prod mods. Or faster. Or a lot faster. Spellmaster. A Buton.
A button. I also love getting kolme achievements at once but manti bitters were mina menas early game.
Oh yeah, because you did the artillery thingy. Thank you for that sub there too. 27 months. Yeah, that's wild doing the music artillery for the first shot. The one with no recipe, that's a dynamic crusher. So if there's too much of one particular asteroid, it will grind it up to try and make one of the other types of asteroids. So if there's, more than, what did I say? It was 350, I think. Yeah, 350. And there's at least a minimum, then it will try and grind it up into whatever there's less of. That logic went through so many iterations. It's ridiculous. Alright, so while that's happening, I do need to deal with Vulcanus. How I intend on dealing with Vulcanus, I'm not entirely sure. Probably start by getting these trains out the way, like so. Then cutting. Okay. I think the next answer then is maybe come in through the... Do I want to come in through the top, maybe? Where's the actual build? You're on... Hey, hello. Hello, times 2. Yeah, because I'm not actually there. It's like, there's... production. Yeah, maybe something like that. And yeah, then these can come in on the sides. Something like that. But I'll need to divert this. Probably divert it and then down and around. It kind of dodges this thing. It's a bit dodgy. Maybe... I don't want to, but I might pick it up and move it up. Or possibly more practically move this, rotate at 90 degrees or something. Not entirely sure yet. But you scoop things up for me, please, and thank you. How about I use that book? That would make a heck of a lot more sense. Right, so what does that look like? So that would look like that. Yeah, that's just sitting right over the top of all that crap. Well, it's sitting all over the top of the quality stuff, which is problematic. Uh, just thinking. What I want is something like that there. Right about there. Because there's going to be like all the planet specific or the Vulcan specific quality jazz. I think the answer is going to be right about there. That's where it's sort of leading me in. And that plugs in there. So, yeah, see? Wants to plug in like there. There. We can get rid of that. The supply station doesn't need to be there anymore. Just trying to think what else it needs. If it's off grid, I know. Could go there. And I could always undo it. What does it look like if you're there? That's very tight. The reason why that's risky is it needs other stuff too. Like it needs most. It really wants to be like up here because it needs rocket components. It needs the tungsten beams. What else does it need? It needs the liquid iron and copper, molten iron and copper. The gases. I'm assuming you're disconnected somewhere. No, there. Yes, it is. Yep. There we go. Just sort of wants to be there. Again, I'll deploy it. There. There's the hub there. So, like, next to it is going to be the foundries making the thingies. The big mining drills and the other Vulcanus specific parts. Maybe there? Meet in the middle. That. And then, like that, collides with something. It collides with that. I think this is looking promising. Yeah, just chuck that there. And we'll just deal with it. Hopefully there's enough room. I mean, I can just landfill the lava. It's not that bad. Latter-day Saints recycling. Merry late Christmas. Hello. There it is. There's your prime. Thank you very much for that. Giving yourself those lovely quality emotes independently verified by Veldak. As long established by koala law. Law as in L-O-R-E, not L-A-W. Oh, you're coming back in New Year. Thank Bezos. Maybe. I mean, having said that, you know it's benefiting Bezos for Prime to exist. Oh, it's slotted over the top of that, damn it. Well, that's kind of annoying. Yes, do things for me, please. You also pack up the old one. I suppose top can be like train stuff. Like this crap here. Pizza Plate had special deals, was called Merry Christmas. That's like the kind of thing you get in a Christmas cracker. You're gonna be like that now, are you? Are we all misaligned? Yeah. Oh, it's split in half, that's why. It's a half block. You, you. A little bit of a weeble wobble while it goes around the lava lake. I mean, I could go through the lava lake. There's nothing stopping me. Oh yeah, for those who haven't seen, I did finish the. I actually made a book of the different planets. Well, I think of it. Yeah, I did finish the multi-signs. In the end, is what I came up with. Shrunk it down a little bit so it wasn't trying quite so hard as it was before. Happy with it. Does 22k Leber science a minute, which is a happy amount. I think I'll make use of it in this save, which is why I need to start pumping out quality. I think the way to go is just to get quality up and running. You're out of charge, aren't you? So that's why I'm sort of just looking at the quality platform now. Is that I think it better off just instead of I think I mentioned this actually last time. Better off just pushing for the high quality instead of iterating around. I don't mind doing stuff that's, having said that, I don't mind doing stuff that's like a low quality version of a higher quality something or other. Don't I realign that? Is what I'm wondering. I don't know. Don't I indeed? Yeah, just push for the high quality and get it done. Instead of trying to iterate around, spin up a bit, slightly better base, slightly better base, slightly better base, and just go for the top. Yeah, I mean that Glebber base without quality still does like 10,000 a minute or something. Like if it needs legendary quality bioreactors and or biochambers and other various thingamabobs. But but yeah, if it's up and running without the quality components, it'll still work. It's interesting thing about quality builds is that they'll work regardless. Like they'll work without needing down, yeah. They'll generally work fine unless there's some specific timing thing from inserters that it's relying on. They'll generally work fine if they're reasonably well built. Hello train. Oh, oh dear. Split those. Reason being is that this stuff needs to go to a few places, so I need to put the pause on that for just a moment. You come out of there. Instead of onto here. Need an upgrade planner for quality, then everything would be much easier. I mean, the upgrade planner is the first step. That's the easy part. The hard part is having the stuff that you wave the upgrade planner at to actually do the replacement. That's always the tricky bit. I have a feeling I was wrong. That's the thing, isn't it? Is it having aspirations of quality is only good if you actually have the quality stuff, otherwise it's kind of annoying. You know, I have all these aspirations of high quality stuff, but don't have enough of it. Right, that should work. There and there. Go there. Some of these get a little cantankerous with the placement. Like it doesn't actually split the blocks properly. Right, that should work. Let's come home. Quality actively hurts like with holmium ore. Oh yeah. That one's rough. Prime gives you free games. Finally, a game that's been on your Steam wish since 2016. Sale at 20 times on 10 US, but never felt warranting paying for it. What's It's not that Amazon game, is it? Whatever it's called. The whatchamacallits. Now I can have a second one. Not that I really need one. Get out of here. I actually bought New World. Apparently that was actually pretty good. Elite Dangerous. Oh yeah. I was always on the edge about that one. Never quite justified. Same with there's another game that's like Space Engineers. I've always been on the fence about it, but never committed. I'll just chuck it there for now. I always forget what it's called. Melarith. How you doing? No, not Astroneer. I was looking at that recently. Problem with Astroneer is that it's one of those more adventure games. There's not really like you build machines and do all that Minecrafty crap, but it doesn't really do anything with it. Good, good. Yeah, not bad. Bad at all. I mean, it's not the most quality thing, as far as track goes. Boy, howdy, is it getting the job done? Dear. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Playing it, so I bought to play with them, was good fun, then took a few days away, something, and they out-leveled you, didn't feel like grinding 20 hours to catch up. Hey, it's AK. Yeah, I had that happen to me with Conan Exiles several times actually. Is that yeah, I didn't know like the people I was playing with just no lifed it so hard, and like I was with on the same similar level, but eventually because they were just playing it like 20 hours a day, I just fell so far behind, so I couldn't do the dungeoning anymore or any of the questing. Space Engineers too. Not quite. Not quite. You're supposed to have quality modules in you. You're full of junk, aren't you? In your trunk. Logistics 4? Where'd they all go? Did I just literally dig them all up? New World was pretty good with scaling, was per character, but if you were underleveled, you basically had to stand out of the way and watch as they did. Oh yeah. The The New Game Plus of Borderlands was like that. If you weren't on the exact same XP, like almost XP level as the people you're playing with in New Game Plus, it wasn't worth doing anything. Didn't help. There was also just super grindy bullet sponge crap. Well, that's the end of that crap. No quality for you. They released the expansion and you couldn't get into the new area if you weren't above X level, so that was a nail in the coffin because you couldn't even get along with them anymore. Oh, yeah. It's kind of funny how so many players who live those games insist that that's necessary, but it's like, why would I buy it if I'm not at the level? Or at least have some kind of way to easily step up to that level. Ah, I know. Yeah. Because this is a construction bot request. Or at least it should be. So what construction bots is he doing? So intriguing. Intriguing. You can actually set up bot requests here too. Pocket's empty? Good. No point paying an MMORPG when there's no M nor M. When the M's are gone and it's just an ORPG. Might as well just play an RPG at that point. The O is kind of pointless. So Diablo, pretty much, yeah. You might as well just play Diablo since it's a better RPG than solo playing a multiplayer game. Twitch chat is your favourite MMO. Skitterbox. Yeah, the CoffeeZilla on part 3 of his thing talking about Valve's play in the thingy thing. What? Oh, you. Right, so if I turn that off. This thing will basically explode with bots. D4 fail. Has it failed? Failed RPG. You do that in Commander Shepard voice. I saw, it reminds me, I saw Mass Effect Legendary Edition was on sale as well, in the Steam sale. Problem though is that uh, it's, yeah, yeah. It's actually grinding stuff up. I told you to, oh, it was preloaded stuff. The irony is I went through all the trouble of building all this stuff, now I'm trashing it. But yeah, it was an interesting idea, but it just didn't play out, unfortunately. Redicus. Fortunately, the bots should be able to empty my bots' pockets, my spider's pockets. That's a sentence. That is a sentence right there. Bots emptying spider pockets. Is that right here? No. Where is it there? Oh. Hmm. Enjoyed Mass Effect series? Happy with the early release? Not happy that I have to launch Steam, launch Origin, launch Mass Effect Launcher, pick the game to play. Yeah, that's why I didn't buy Legendary Edition, is I didn't want to have have Origin and then the Mass Effect launcher, and yeah, it's just too much of a headache. Also, where the hell did Pirate Software come from? Just sort of appeared out of nowhere. Or just sort of rose up out of nowhere. Started posting shorts on YouTube. Oh, he's the poster boy for shorts. Which isn't surprising given how favourable it is. Annoyingly, there's no construction bots up here. How's the platform doing also? You need 196 modules and there's one on planet. Is this thing... Yeah, it's been charging up on ammo. Aha, the belt's starting to fill. Excellent. I need to dip over to Fulgora. Sounds like he gives useful advice. From what I've seen, he's ex-Blizzard, so he's very familiar with the Blizzard ways. Something's taking not legendary modules by the looks of it. The reason I say that, for there to have been regular speed modules come up, it means that something takes regular modules. And I don't know what it is. Near as I can tell, everything should be speeded, but given that... Oh, there. There it is. 50. Down you go. Just store a few of them. Kick the rest over. Oh, you just copy. So Andrew Tate was another one who was like that. Rather to Thor than Tate. Uh-oh. That's a bad sound. I go to... What? This is why I always worry about corners. Just sometimes randomly, they just get obliterated. That's why I tend to reinforce the corners. Oh yeah, the building animation's reminiscent of the... I saw it recently, that, you know, that expanding wall that consumes City 17 in Half-Life 2. It reminds me of that. Yeah, this stuff here. Sort of this self-assembling thing. Kind of reminded me of those walls. Alright, you go to Fungola, please. See what you can find. Something also still wants stacking. Oh, that'll be you. Probably you as well. You haven't played Half-Life? That's bad. Oh yeah, those are very much 1.1 things. Right, so these are going to be reprocessing for no real benefit. I'm pretty sure Darthicus did that too. Right, hold it there, please. 48 on planet. Right, where is the last... the stack inserter? So we're ejecting that over the side, that's fine. You don't do anything. Double bulk inserters on the gun turrets. Where was the double? It's just a... if it's double, it's an error. Yeah, it's a copy error. They should be on the bottom. I think that's because I copied it and flipped it from the other side. Yeah. There's a lot of negative space still on this platform, but I've spent far too much time on this thing already. Why the copper processing recipe? Because it makes more iron. That's pretty much the reason. This platform is for making quality. I genuinely have no idea where the last stack inserter is. You need to find one that isn't rare, a base quality one. That's what you need to do. So there's a regular A regular quality stack inserter somewhere, and I don't know where. Could be in here, actually. Nope, they're all upgraded. Somewhere, somehow, there is one. I mean, I could just do this and play. Yeah, it's in there somewhere. Still there, gone. Oh, there it is. There it is. Back down you go. Oh, Alt hides the doots as well. I mean, quality upgrading is really annoying because you need specific blueprints for every level that you want, and it's really annoying to set up. I do? I thought because that's 10 for 5 seconds. Not you. That's, oh, that's 20. Okay then, never mind. Stand corrected. I mean, I'm still going to keep the spin imaging. I think you can do anything specific. Upgrade Planner will try and upgrade things on its own. You got to actually enter in the quality specifically. You can blanket everything, but that's just a headache waiting to happen. I would have to set up a quality thing specifically for stack inserters. It's actually really annoying to do. Oh, it's got some quality modules. Why are you dead? Meant to be batteries. Oh, that seems like a bit of an issue. The funny thing is, by the time it sits there, it's going to be empty. Yep. How many of these are there? Oh, there's plenty. So I could actually conceivably kick this thing into gear. Using these modules right about here. Rare ones don't need it. Don't need them. You know what, I'll just blanket all of them. Then we'll come up to Legendary. Let's do that. How many still left? 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. DM on Discord with an upgrade planner with basics for basics on a platform. Okay. Check that later. Excellent. Just pop them back down. Alrighty, so go back to Nervous. And what I'll do is I'll downgrade the prod mods. What do you actually have? You probably have lots of purples, yeah. Blues. Those ones matter the most. Let's chuck them in all of them and see what happens. Might actually work. Yes, it's crafting legendary asteroid chunks. Yep, so there we go. It's got a mixture of, it's got up to epic quality asteroid chunks. It's got its first epic chunklet. $12 to empty the ship. That seems like a long time. This will actually do that as well. It actually produces legendary calcite and legendary ice. Legendary ice can just go into here. Prime lapse. Now it's just going to start its misadventures around the universe. There you go, Monsieur Darthy.
Noises.
Indeed. Thank you very much for that sub. What was that actually? That was 55 months. This minute. So we want you to be greater than 500 and you be less than 20,000. It's building up more epics. Oh, you're enabled. Why aren't you enabled? Oh, your wire's broken. I must have done a thing to make that happen. Not actually sure. Oh, there you go. Already got some legendary asteroids. That's how easy it is. Yep, 4 metallic ones. There you go. Legendary iron plate right there. Which is probably getting absorbed into that and being turned into legendary circuits. Yep. As Nightbot says, it's also cheating. That's also why I was doing this too. So I actually have rated 0. So you... there. I'll have to do another one. I'm doing it on... I'm deliberately linking it the way I am on purpose as well. You... wire... Well, actually, that one doesn't matter for other reasons. It's actually capped at a low number. I mean, it will end up going into there, but that's fine. So... iron plate greater than 500. Less than 20k circuits. Yeah, so that's now building up a healthy stack of legendary parts, legendary crafting materials. you enable... what? Oh, okay. In legendary kill site is less than... Oh, I don't know, 5,000? Snap time. Yeah, so at some point, these should kick in. Oh, it's only base quality ones, yeah. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Looking at the wrong number. It's because when I was testing it, I did actually have like 600 legendary metallic asteroid chunks. Alright, I'm going to leave that do its thing. So all this platform's going to do is it's just going to ping pong between the 4 inner planets continuously. And it'll just look after itself. Legendary ice for legendary Aquilo science? There's not really any point crafting legendary science packs. Any legendary science packs. Doesn't really get you anywhere. Alright, I'm just going to eject everything from in your pockets. They do, but at the same time, the cost of making them doesn't pay for themselves. The difficulty in getting legendary packs doesn't pay for the cost of getting them. Because like here, you need legendary bioflux, legendary pentapod eggs, and so you've got to grind up legendary pentapod eggs somehow, which then in turn you need to feed legendary nutrients, which means you need legendary input Yamako mashers and such. And oh yeah, legendary improves the spoil time. But I don't know how you actually do that. Maybe you can get them from legendary seeds? I'm not sure actually. I mean that's one example, but it goes on. This one's actually even worse because of the supercapacitor. It needs legendary holmium plate, and there's no way to directly get legendary holmium plate because it's just casting the solution. There's no quality because it's liquid. If I actually go to Fun Warrior, let's whack down to the foundry. If I select holmium plate, see this disables. So it's physically impossible to build quality. So you've got to quality grind it, which is not fun. What it means is you get a lot of intermediates. Like, on the other hand, some of them are very achievable. Like these two sciences, that platform that I just made, the Legrand, the platform, can actually make these quite easily. Probably the first 3 actually quite easily. It can do chemical with a bit more difficulty. It is doable though. So I'm playing footsie with stuff. There we go. But yeah, it gets worse from then on. EM is particularly bad. I don't even want to know about that one. That's not even possible to quality. A Holmium planet. If only we had a Holmium planet. So, what is down here? Almost need like a garbage collection platform. Let's figure out what... Oh wow, this is... yeah, this is also very obsolete. Need to look at this again. The whole belt buffer thing isn't possible anymore. I hadn't realized that there was another sneaky update either before or after the game released that changed the recipe to 25 chonklets, which means that it's actually better off storing the chunklets in, because this stores, was it one craft plus one spare, 1.5 spares, so 2.5 times total, which means that it stores 25. So you're better off storing Promethium inside the crafting thing, the cryogenic plant, instead of storing it on a belt. So at some point I need to revisit this. There's also a lot of inefficiency. As cool as all this is, it's not very good. I'm sort of leaning against belt buffers now, because you can just cram so much more inside the cryo plant. I think if you 8 beacon it, you should get like 500 something in it. You ain't got no power. Cursed weaving is the densest storage apart from recipe change shenanigans. Oh, that's really evil, that is. I mean, I should also should say that I am very keen on belt weaving. For anyone who's seen things like, I don't know, oh, that's actually kind of belt storage there. Instead of going straight, it does a bit of a wibble wobble. But yeah, intertwining belts. Where have I done it? I've done it on one of these platforms. I don't remember which one. This one? No. This one could be done. I could weave the, I should actually weave the ammo belt with the other belt. It's difficult to do though. Maybe it was actually on here. Yeah, yeah. Railgun is a basket case for stuff like railgun rounds is a basket case for belt weaving. There's also some, this has got some old ideas on it with the half beaconing that's not really necessary anymore. A 650 of those things. Right, bots, take it away. It's probably not going to get built. Alright, you, how are you doing? It's got lots, oh, it's getting some coal. I told you not to run. Ah, oh, led to the wrong hole. Where is it? There. There. Now it won't run. Yeah, I mean this thing will run to a point. Probably the next thing to do is just start quality grinding just everything here. What? Let's trash everything. Let's get out of here. Ooh, legendary stacking inserter. That was a Spidertron remote. Savigor. I mean, I'm probably never going to see 2000 in there, but I'll prepare for it. You travel to space. Huh, why not? We'll abandon Glebber for now. I mean, the one thing I want to do, given recent recent events, is leave Glebber. Because I've been working on Glebber on will save. And so I've been doing a lot of Glebber. Far more Glebber than any normal person should be doing. Good drop on Fulgora, but no, we need to do quality, so we need to go back to Narvis. We need to really reassess Narvis and potentially expand it out. Because a lot of Narvis is going to depend on this build, this platform. You're going to have to figure out this combinator stuff too. I don't know what to do about this one here. It's sort of suck in some negative space. It's not a huge fan of it. Trouble is I sort of lose the I suppose. Oh, I could drop that down a tile, then could move the cargo bay over further. Potentially swing the this over to like there. That gets you go there. So you don't actually you sit there, so it's only a single tile there, which is annoying. Since we missed it and I didn't say to drop on a planet, I'd better add the thingy to say to drop on the thingy. There we go. Starting to see some stuff. Potentially I can make this legendary plastic, which in turn makes legendary red circuits. I would like that, because then it can do quite a bit on its own. It can actually do up to bulk inserters on platform. Which is actually pretty good. Wee. Oh, wee. Oh, nothing. Oh yeah, did I ever deal with... That's what I didn't do. I didn't deal with this. I never actually built out this thing. I only ever sort of half built it. It's actually pretty funny. I forgot about this thing. Okay then. You had interrupt platform. You there. Okay. Oh, you also want stack inserters. Very good. Alright, what does this thing actually need? Yeah, I better fix this since I did kind of forget about it. There we go. There we go. I like to make sure the back is protected, just from stuff coming in from the rear. Even though technically it's not really necessary, still makes me happier to know that I won't be hit from behind. Memory, yeah, that lines up with that. Yeah, it's good enough. It's not quite as bad. You have protection in the rear? You always need to protect your rear end. Twing. You, once again, that's not the thingy that I want the thingy to do. We need you. Not come from Aquilo. I wish there was like an anything, any platform request. So you just put it in and say, get this from anywhere. There's actually two of them I kind of want, an anywhere and nowhere. So like, only grab it if it's available. Not to actually wait for it anywhere. What are we doing? We're emptying. Why did I put so many cargo bays in this thing? Oh yeah, for storing signs, that's right. There it goes. Zah, Vigor. There we go. Looks like it's actually been efficiently designed if I do that. What's still waiting for stack inserters is the real question. Oh, there. Don't I do the basic one? What am I even looking at? Did you just make 1 into 10? You do 1 into... Yes. Why did I get in my head that I needed to do the advanced one? I really don't know. Genuinely, I don't know. The hell I was thinking. Time for bed? Alright, have a good one, Alicia. Yeah, the idea was that these are on the side, so they can eject out the side, but it's not really necessary. Staring at these long enough do make your eyes go all gimpy or something. Gotta have your symmetry. That annoys me so much. Because it's, yeah, it's one tile longer on this side. It's one tile longer. Alrighty. Why use speed modules? I don't understand why these are not... What was I... I don't know what I was doing. Really don't. Strange things. You're not being controlled by anything. There we go. Now it'll actually collect crap. Alright, you need ice, iron, he has, and carbon. So, maybe lay them long ways. Entirely sure. Like 1, 2, 3, like that. Have like ice processing. I realize there's ice processing I'm just throwing away over there. That's beside the point. Carbon and maybe iron? We'll see. Because like I can turbocharge the crap out of this foundry. And it'll just output an infinite supply of iron. More than I'll ever know what to do with. Case in point. Just a little one of those. Better yet, like that. And then do them. Apparently an idiot. You love the and then. You know it. I want a merger. I need a splitter and a splitter. And then that. And that. So, output priority there. Filter. Not that it really matters there. I'm just thinking these up on the spot. So I don't know if it's any good. So you go there. You go there. They don't have to do that. And then just go like around the whole lot. Now the complicated point is Merging it back in, because it needs to do that. Balls. Can you, like, not do that, please? So go out that way. There we go. And put priority on the top. So I could do that up there. I'm sort of letting it go past here first to make sure the platform needs are satisfied before anything else. Right, so you... Oh, you need those. We need carbon. There. We need ice. There. Like that. I could move that potentially. You need more crap. Something along those lines. Alright. Bring me more crap. Well, that's only a regular cryo plant. It's like, oops, I didn't mean to fling that overboard. It's like, Victorian era cryo plant. Away it goes. Read contents, blah blah blah. Yeah, we'll do the inserter. I was going to do the machine, but it's it means I can still bottle up in the output buffer. You less than 200,000. I don't know how much this can hold. Probably 200,000. Whoops! I turned the platform into a dot. All right. So what happens now if we get rid of that? I probably wanted that circuit condition. So I think that's the fail-safe to make sure it doesn't leave without ammo. Fusion reactor. That should actually be tick greater than 0 with all of them. Wish there was a way to copy and paste circuit conditions, just so it doesn't take so long. Condition tick greater than 0. Unload. No, no, and no. It's interesting. It looks like they're getting captured going around the place. And hey, see, it works. The system works. This little machine is going to explode or something. Is there, what key? Lube in the machine. Yeah, I got rare foundries. So I could speed it up a little bit more. Probably actually launch them. You're not reading... No, you're not. No, it's just straight up not reading it. Oh, yeah, we are moving. Never mind. I was like, why are we moving? It's because we are moving. Make it 1,000. Because it's a fairly long belt. Right, looks like we're building up a healthy stock of stuff. 1,000 signs a minute right there. The platform does 1,000 signs a minute. It's really only the beginnings of what it can do as well, because I can pull all this over slightly. I can actually compress the whole platform really too. It can take more. That is actually one risk, is it all clogging up with a particular material, which is why another option that I was thinking of was breaking it into 2 halves. Maybe have a top and a bottom loop. I probably should do that. Oh, you only have 3. Yeah, you have 4. Modware, if you want to use a legendary speed 3 module, you have to provide lube into a machine and ensure bearings can spin fast enough. Or else mini nuke. Randomly reminded me of Railroader having hotboxes now. So is that 3, 4? Put that there, then it's 4. So yeah, I could squeeze in another row of beacons and do another machine. That one does need to be that tall. The in-betweenies don't need to be that long. Quite happy with this platform otherwise. Probably should make it 10,000. Ah, it's got its foundries. Don't even know when that happened. I do like keeping some spare platform. Alright, this is a complete distraction from what I was working on. Funny, as always. Just full, yeah. Let's do the full, off beacon it. Yeah, like that. Right there. So you don't want to do that, you want to do that. You go there, you there, then you there. Ah, it doesn't really matter, it's nothing. The cost of anything doesn't mean anything anymore. And I can send it down this tube now. Oh yeah, output priority, you're right. Pretty much the same thing again, except we want that. Thankfully, that's the most bottom one that it needs, and that's the most top one that it needs. You're going to receive... Yes, you are. Tell you what, that can be Nervous's problem. I think this was a thing, just seeing the efficiency module, I think this was a hybrid of different thinkings between early and end game platform. Same with you. Okie day. How the hell do I make this crap fit? Seem to have a bit of a problem. I mean, apart from the usual problem. It would be more fitting if I made the ice belt blue as well. Should actually, yeah, it reaches. There we go. And then, can do that, undo. And it's like, I still have this retardation when it comes to placing belts. Alright. If I was really trying to be really tricksy, what I would do is then have a belt that bypasses it so that if the platform supply is critically low, then it bypasses and keeps it fed. You know, it keeps making ammo. That's if I was so inclined, and I'm debating it. It's unfortunate I can't have chests in between as well. You're not allowed to place chests on platforms. Not allowed storage containers in zero gravity. You know, to go from inserter to chest to hub. Is that? Is that Christmas tree lights? But it isn't. It's meant to be like control panels or something, bippity booping. But yeah, I just saw the green and the magenta, and I was like, is that Christmas tree lights? Would be fitting. It would be hilarious if they actually did that and just never said anything about it. Alright, we're still sitting around 1400, 1500-ish. Let's clean out that belt. How do you handle the asteroid belt getting full, a nice carbon process, not being able to get the right asteroid outputs? So I have a combinator here that automatically filters by... There's carbon on the belt. By the type of asteroid. So it has a whole belt reader here. Yeah, here. And then I compare it with this constant combinator here, which has the 3 different asteroid types. And just when each of them, if any of them are below 180, then it tells it to get more, tells the collectors to collect them because they're set to set filters. So this thing outputs what it needs to collect, and then this sets the filter to it. And so when there's more than 180, it means it'll get removed from the filter. If that makes sense. I hope that made some semblance of sense. You have -3? That sounds cold. Apparently, so as far as the wrong asteroid type goes, there is a reprocessor here, apparently. Oh, there's 2 reprocessors. So I have accounted for that. Okay, you don't have carbon on the belt anymore. Very good. Share some cold. It was very humid today. Yeah, that's fine. The small loops don't need to be read. It's just meant to be a storage buffer. Admittedly, in here isn't being read either. That's a separate issue. As long as most of the belt's being read, it should be fine. I might actually back it off a little bit just to compensate. Alright, you can be eject. Dang it. Idiot, what is speed red? No, your productivity. Oh, you. See, now you're just making me launch another stupid rocket up because I threw one down. Splitters Blake read. Yeah, so the thing that stops a belt reader is having the belt terminate into another belt stops a reader. Splitters stop it, and in theory, changing direction should stop it too. It's the reader only lasts for the length of it being contiguous. Whee! Away we go. Blurp. Surely you have a substation now. Yes, you do. Well, it's off by like 2 tiles there as well. Just great. You just sit right there. Yeah, I think the next step would be to beacon sandwich the science production. But this is a massive improvement. It's not something I set out to do, it's more just finishing the half-finished jobs that I started. Could actually, yeah, definitely shrink it down further by pulling the turrets in and belt weaving the asteroid belt with the ammo belt. The fluids should be consistent with each other. Yep, it's keeping up. Should sit around half. I don't actually need all these storage tanks, admittedly. Not really doing anything that useful. Yet to build a platform for more than 3 engines? It's well worth doing. This thing should get up into the 500s. What a machine probably wouldn't hurt, however. Yeah, you do need to eject calcite. Just thinking, I was like, did I actually need to do that? Yeah, it does. Okay, its output's full. Kadonk, so much in. And away it goes again. I'm going to send it back just to clear out its inventory. There we go. I like leaving a little bit of platform to heal itself though. Oh, that reminds me. Carbon processing okay? Oh, it can't actually output. Ha. It's true of both actually. That's not actually... Interesting. Oh, you know what? Something like that. It's just released all that carbon into the belt. Nah, it should side load. Forgot about that. Because then if it can't continue side loading, then it gets kicked back out. Priority input? How do you mean priority input? You mean like, oh. There. I had to think about that for a moment. It'll still block up though. It'll always, that lane will always block up. Because it doesn't have anywhere to put stuff. Yeah, it should. Yeah, it's basically blocked up again. But yeah, side loading is the way to go. Because then it's always able to put something there, and then the belt's always always packed. I'm really just using the belts for storage. And yeah, anything that gets ejected back out comes on in the far lane, which then pauses this lane, which kicks it back out into the main belt. There, slow that down. I mean, it just means it won't be able to output the thingies. Why are you? It's always one. Always one defiant one. It just feels like so much wasted space though. These could really just be separate, it feels like. I wonder if... Oh... Radical thought is you have the belt come up, terminates, and then the output kicks it back out up here. So it becomes a giant grand loop. It goes past the production again. It goes right round here. So instead of doing a mini loop, it does a big loop. So it's fine to have the turrets jutting out? Yeah. I didn't even know why I put the wall in. I mean, they're having a whale of a time. They're just obliterating all the rocks. Oh boy. Oh, it's 9:30, no wonder. Yeah, stop collecting. Cool. There we go. Upgraded science platform. Just like that. For all the grabby arms for collection? Yes. I'm setting the filter by reading what's on the belt. So whenever any of the asteroids are below 150, it'll start collecting. So you can see it's just fallen below on metallic, so it was collecting a few metallic. Yeah, you'll see the filter kicking in, there's just there. Redesigning yours, also bad, it's late. Missed putting out the rubbish in this morning because you were late last night. That's a bit embarrassing because it means you've got to wait a week. But yeah, cool. I think that means this one can be decommissioned. That was not what I wanted to do. And this one does a pretty sad 115 a minute. The other one does 10 times that. I could just save this for a future endeavor. Don't know what yet, but I'll just leave it hang there for the moment. So, space science collector. Cool. So it's just another one of those little odd jobs out the way. Unfortunately, it's still not doing this. Entirely possible I might just end up doing this and making it disappear in its own time. Because it's kind of boring doing this. Tend to prefer to offload excess because then you see arms working. And platforms looking like Mantis. So for me, I need to avoid that just because of the UPS constraints. Having them active is a bit of a drain on the game. Having a Prometheum interstellar platform running is also a bit of a drain. It's not amazing. When the when Will's Prometheum brick goes out, it drops the game to like 27 UPS. It's intense. I do actually need to do that, actually. I was sort of sorting out the Go-Go Mobile before going to the edge. Because that wins the game, effectively. Look at that, it's a busy, busy transit lane. Let's see which one the, oh jeez, hiccups. Which one's got the, which one's the modern one and which one's the crap one? Why? What? Hang on. Why aren't you doing anything? Why are you out of stuff? Full on fuel. Oh, you can't. That's never happened before. Oh, that might be a little high. That was dangerously high as well. There we go. You see it absolutely murdering along. That one as well, yeah. What are you? Oh, you're Cargo 2.0, that's why. Whereas, oh, that's the Aquilo special. Whereas this one, see, it's trundling along very slowly. This one's rocketing along, so it'll be the science one. Made a shattered planet yet? You can't actually get there. Pause and play button? Yes. Alrighty, I need to get out of here as well. I managed to do a bunch of things and they were completely unrelated to what I was intending on doing. As is always the way. I think, probably the last thing just to cap it off, is since we've been improving science, I think it's safe to double it. If it isn't safe to double it, that means it's time for me to upgrade more of the solar system. Probably upgrade Nervous, actually. So what did that do to the science speed? Ooh. Well, it increased the consumption somewhat. And all those lovely sloshing sounds. Let's see, you go there, you go there. One. You go there, I guess. Yeah, to there, to there. You come across to there. This is pretty terrible. But it gets the job done. Cool. Oh, you know what? You can be stack inserters. There we go. Chose the wrong one. Yeah, blue's gonna run out. The starter science is gonna be the bottleneck now. Can also speed boost it. But it's just gonna burden the rest of the base. Like, this is only the starter base. Gonna need some serious expansion now. Yeah, the real Shattered Planet is the chunks you collected. Yeah, consumption's gone down. Because, like, that's all it can produce. Yeah, the this red here is running as fast as it can. Yeah, this is only starter, so it's time to go mid-game. Found a cool way of building platforms without over-requesting. Does it involve setting... I think I know what it is. Go like... Here, you say that. Custom payload, and you say like 10 and 10. And then it only brings 10. If it's that, that's... Yeah, I know about that one. I'm just lazy. It's that one's handy early game, when you're very early on. And you need to save moolah. It's always going to be some variation of that. Anyway, I need to end it there and get out of here. So thank you for watching, hanging out. We shall continue this on... what is it? Oh, today's Friday. I don't know when we'll continue it on. Maybe do something on the weekend. We'll see. Prometheum is super inefficient to quality up from what you've seen on quality. Yes, all of the science does not pay for itself to quality up. Apart from maybe red and green, which are easy to quality up. But yeah, yeah, we might do something on the weekend, see how we go. Otherwise, that is it for today. Thank you for watching, hanging out. Thank you for those subs and all that good stuff. We shall continue on next time. And bye-bye for now.